help you improve your circadian rhythm.
Right now on Denver 7 News at 8 o'clock on Local 3, more Tabor money is headed your way, but the refund might not come as a check. And
in the past 24 hours, my local hospital has lost 11 people to fentanyl poisoning. Of the 11, 6 were under the age of 15.
An urgent warning from schools and universities about kids being tricked into deadly overdoses.
Plus, a planned power outage could zap business for communities looking forward to what would be a great weekend for leaf peeping, and a lot of visitors going to the mountains, especially along the I-70 corridors. We take a live look over the city. And happy Friday. What a beautiful sunrise, Lisa.
It is gorgeous, yeah. Bright skies this morning. Still pretty foggy up to the north, but that's already starting to clear up across parts of the northern Front Range and northeastern plains. And we're going to see a lot of sunshine statewide today. Right now, well, not sure what that's looking at, but 57 degrees in Denver. Yeah. Extreme close-up of something. 57 in Denver right now. You're going to find temperatures climbing to near about 80 degrees here by 4 o'clock. And then for any Friday afternoon plans, looks good. Upper 70s between about 5 and 6. We'll drop down to near 70 right around 8. But it will be warm. For the next few days, we're going to have a right around 80 degrees. Now, coming up here in a few minutes, again, yeah, it's going to be busy here Sunday for the Broncos game there at Empower Field Sunday night, and also in the mountains. I'll have your hiking and camping forecast if you're heading out to see the leaves changing coming up in just a few minutes.
People are definitely out and about this morning. I don't know if they're going to the leaves or just to work. I'm sorry if it's just to work. Some of that traffic, though, right here on 25 near 20th, so it's right through the city, starting to slow down there. Take a look at our map. There are a couple of different problem areas, but it's not slowing down traffic too much out of the ordinary. Southbound 25 from Colfax to C470 at around 22 minutes. So it's not awful necessarily. There's a crash blocking 2 left lanes on 6 eastbound before 25. There's traffic back to Sheridan. I was just looking though at the CDOT cameras and it looks a bit better up there. And then this is downtown Fort Morgan right now. I've been telling you guys all morning about the dense fog that we've been seeing in those northern parts of the Front Range. Right now though, it is appearing to start lifting and that visibility really improving.
Well, some good news here because you might be getting money back again next year from the state of Colorado. State leaders say we're on track for another Tabor refund. Denver 7's Veronica Acosta joins us live this morning because, of course, everyone wants to know how much money are we talking here?
That is the big question. So $250, that's on average, and that is how much Coloradans can expect from this other Tabor refund. That's if the economic forecasts end up going the way people kind of want them to, right? And we could get that money once we file our taxes next year. And you're probably asking yourself, well, we just got one of these a couple months ago, $750. Why are we getting another? Well, it turns out Colorado has more than $677 million than is allowed. Before you start checking your mailbox, though, we're not quite sure this is happening. There is going to be another economic forecast in December. That's when we're going to get a clearer picture of what we can expect. But if we do end up getting this second Tabor refund, we know we could get that sometime in April of next year. In Lakewood, I'm Veronica Acosta, Denver 7.
Veronica, thank you. The Adams County coroner says it will release an unredacted version of Elijah McLean's autopsy today at noon. Denver 7 joined Colorado Public Radio and multiple other Denver news outlets in suing to get the amended autopsy released. A judge ruled that the new autopsy should be released with no redactions. The original autopsy report from 2019 found McLean's cause and manner of death to be undetermined. Any new information in the amended autopsy could impact the ongoing criminal cases against the 2 paramedics and 3 officers involved in McLean's death. And once that report is released, we'll bring you those details on air and on Denver7.com.
A federal lawsuit filed against the Boulder County Sheriff's Office claims deputies and a sergeant threatened and tased a man while he was fully restrained. Newly released body camera video here shows Christopher Mecca tasing Travis Cole in the leg as he was strapped to a chair. Cole was arrested in 2020 as part of a domestic violence investigation. And according to the lawsuit, Mecca told his superiors he didn't use other methods of force because Cole is black. Mecca was fired and later convicted of third-degree assault. In a statement, the Boulder County Sheriff said it disagrees with the allegations in the lawsuit and that Mecca acted alone.
A 16-year-old is being charged as an adult in connection with a shooting outside the Carla Madison Recreation Center. Jalil Mitchell is facing 10 charges. That includes 2 counts of attempted murder. The Denver District Attorney's Office says another 16-year-old who was arrested has not been charged so far. A 19-year-old man and 14-year-old R.J. Harding were hurt back on September 7th. Investigators say Harding, who is an East High student, was an innocent bystander.
A Colorado grand jury has indicted the parents of a Brighton 1-year-old little girl who died back in January of fentanyl poisoning. That indictment claims her parents, Alonzo Montoya and Nicole Casillas, were allegedly taking part in a drug trafficking ring before, during, and after the child's death. They are both facing charges of first-degree murder. All of this fentanyl on your screen was seized from a man during a traffic stop in Mesa County. Sheriff's Office says the man had 90,000 pills and more than 2,000 pounds of fentanyl powder in his vehicle. He is now facing several charges, including possession with the intent to distribute.
And now we have an urgent warning for parents from schools and colleges across the country about the growing fentanyl epidemic. The drug is being disguised as rainbow-colored candy. Here's ABC's Whit Johnson.
This morning, a call to action in the battle against fentanyl. School officials alerting parents nationwide about children becoming targets of the synthetic opioid, considered 50 times more potent than heroin. The DEA issuing a warning about rainbow fentanyl, which looks like colorful candy, saying it's been seized by authorities in at least 18 states.
Recent data has documented that we've seen about a 40% increase in the number of deaths among teenagers and young adults due to this very potent opioid, fentanyl.
This nurse practitioner's warning going viral on TikTok.
In the past 24 hours, my local hospital has lost 11 people to fentanyl poisoning. Of the 11, 6 were under the age of 15.
Penn State University, school districts across Florida, Texas, and now overnight, the LA Unified School District, the second largest in the country, announcing new plans to fight this growing crisis, promising resources to schools, students, and parents. This after at least 7 teens in the Los Angeles area reportedly overdosed on pills laced with fentanyl over the past month, including the fatal overdose of 15-year-old Melanie Ramos at Bernstein High School in Hollywood.
Every one of our schools at LA Unified will be outfitted with the appropriate tools, including Narcan.
16-year-old Jasper Tronciali also preparing kits that contain Narcan, which can reverse an overdose, to be distributed at his school.
My main idea for that was just for people to keep it in their car. It's just in case somebody's overdosing at a party or really wherever.
Last year, 67% of all deadly drug overdoses in the U.S. involved synthetic opioids like fentanyl. And over the summer, Colorado lawmakers passed a law that makes it a felony to possess more than 1 gram of the drug. Broncos country will be back at it again at Empower Field, cheering on the team against the 49ers.
Yeah, 2 of the best defenses in the league going head-to-head, and boy, we hope the Broncos offense gets going this time. Here's Denver 7 Broncos insider Troy Rink with a preview.
San Francisco coach Kyle Shanahan knows DJ Jones well, the former Niner. He said he is a problem in the middle. Jones, he can be as spicy as his dad's barbecue sauce in interviews, but this week he's keeping a lower profile.
Just another game, man. Yeah, just another game. It's week 3. This ain't eliminating us or putting us in the playoffs. So I just looking at it as another game.
Are you providing insight to your teammates on their offense?
I may or may not be.
I fully expect this to be a bare-knuckle brawl. Throw down the sawdust. Get your all-terrain tires and your mud flaps ready. This is a game built for running backs.
They looking to come in here and drag us through the mud, and we looking to do the same. But we know it's gonna be a dogfight in the NFL. That's just what it is. Every game is gonna come down to either 3 points or can you convert. On the last series or the last couple of series. It's just going to be a swing of momentums, man. And they're a good caliber team. Like I said, dogfight.
Some encouraging injury news. Pat Surtain practicing. He is trending toward playing. They would need him to guard Deebo Samuel. And Josie Jewell will make his debut this week. Reporting from UC Health Training Center, Troy Rink, Denver 7.
Still to come, Colorado is getting more money to prepare for and prevent wildfires. And what climatologists are seeing in our snowpack when it comes to fire danger amid our worsening drought.